Well, it turns out that the Snowy Escape pack pleasantly surprised me in terms of build and buy objects, so keep on watching. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you. I hope you are having a great day just like you. Today's video is yet another speed build. In case you didn't know, I have quite a few speed builds on my channel, so if you want to check them out, I'm gonna make sure to insert a little playlist over here. But before we get into this video, just a quick reminder, if you like this type of content, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video because it truly helps me a lot. Thank you so much and I appreciate you a whole lot. But today we are building with the Snowy Escape pack that has been recently released. Well, not that recently, but it was definitely released in November, and so today I thought it would be a great idea to experiment a little bit with platforms and all that jazz. As far as I know, I think those platforms are included in the base game as well. I'm more than sure that these platforms come with a base game update, and so you should be able to access them as well in case you don't have this Sims 4 Snowy Escape pack. But as you can see right here, I'm quite struggling a bit with roofing and all that jazz, because I really wanted to incorporate a glass roof, and so I'm gonna most probably and certainly remove this footage because it's just me struggling, like, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes trying to figure out the roofing, which is not nice. And in the end, I did a version of this house with some platforms as roofs, but I didn't quite like it, and so I thought it would be a great idea to go with the traditional roofs and make them a little bit curved just to give that Asian vibe to this whole house. And so I really need to say that I really love the wallpapers that are included in this pack. I am quite surprised, pleasantly surprised, I must say. And so I really like that we have quite a lot of wood tones. I really like that we have this, you know, timbery looking wood color, if that makes any sense. And so I really wanted to make this house a tiny house, or at least a small house. I didn't want it to be like a huge house, and so I was quite struggling, you know, trying to give this whole house a shape because it just has a few bump outs, not too many, and so it's quite difficult to make it look better in The Sims 4, if that makes any sense. And so you'll see me now trying to do the roofing, I'm trying platforms, and so in the end, as I said before, we are gonna use some traditional roofs because I think that these platforms don't really suit the vibe of this whole house. I really feel like it's not what it's meant to be. Well, now we are going to focus primarily on floor plan because I just gave up for a moment the roofing because it was quite overwhelming, and that's basically determined by the fact that I didn't succeed in finding the perfect, you know, roofing for this house. And so I took a break. I tried to focus on the floor plan for a bit because when inspiration doesn't hit you, you just have to, you know, focus on some other things. And so I did that with the floor plan, and as you can see right here, I'm just placing down some items so that I can exactly know that this room is going to be the bedroom, that this room is going to be the kitchen, this one the bathroom, and so on. I was inspired by this method of, you know, just placing a few items to determine which room is which by Little Simsy, actually, because I really like her style and I really like the way she builds. And so I think it's much more easier to place down some items and to try to figure out how things will, you know, be placed in a house, if that makes any sense. And so it just gives you a general idea of how this, you know, floor plan or this interior is going to look like. And so I find it super smart and I absolutely love it. And so I'm trying to use as many, you know, Snowy Escape items as possible, because we should take advantage of every single, you know, item, build and buy item from this pack. It is such a nice pack. I really love this fireplace, by the way, and these paintings are so cute, and these plants are also so my cup of tea. Now I am going to move the desk to the living room because it didn't make sense in the hallway, and so I made sure to move it. We are primarily gonna have a 1-bedroom house, and so we are now back to the roofing. roofing. I didn't actually record the way I did this roofing, which is quite disappointing because I do remember that I quite struggled a lot, but it's not that even complicated. You just have to put some half gable roofs, and then I just made sure to put a glass roof over there as well, just to, to give some interest to this whole house and to make it look much more interesting, because otherwise it just looks dull and we don't want that. We want it to be out of ordinary. We want it to be, Asian related type of house. And so I made sure to curve the roofs a bit, as you can see right here, just to give this little impression of an Asian house basically. And so I really like the way this house turned out. The only thing, or the only issue that I'm worried about, is the fact that this house is not gonna look that great in screenshots, because I am now going to put this fence above that platform or above that foundation, and so I am worried about the way it's gonna look, because those shadows don't really help with, making the whole house look aesthetically pleasing, if that makes any sense. And so yeah, sorry for that if my screenshot isn't convincing enough. I do get you, because I did use that platform on the left side of the house, and then I am going to also put like this fencing above that, foundation. You know what I'm talking about. And so now I'm trying to make this house look a bit more different. Essentially, I'm trying different fences. I'm trying different colors. I am gonna use a creamy or beige trim for the roofs this time. I know it's quite shocking, because I always use the white trim because I find it so aesthetically pleasing and so, versatile, I guess. And so today we are making improvements. We are, evolving. We are making some changes, some good changes, because sometimes change is good. Sometimes change is needed. Sometimes, the white trim can become so repetitive. We are using these stones, which are absolutely stunning. I really love that they have this, I don't know how to call it, but I guess it's not dirt, but it's like sand underneath those stones. I don't really know what it is, but I very much like the fact that it gives the stone a bit of dimension, and it's not like a simple, piece of stone or rock in a catalog. It has something underneath it, and it makes it look much more special. And so I'm also using a hot spring. I think that's the way it's called, that little pool. I suppose it's called hot spring, but it's really annoying because I sized it down, and whenever you're trying to take some screenshots, it's not looking that good because it's sized down. The trick for you guys is to not click play in live mode, because otherwise a splash of water will appear and it would look like weirdly placed, because I obviously sized down that hot spring. And so do not go to live mode, just enter tab mode, and you should be good to go. Of course, it's not gonna be functional because it's sized down and it looks kind of weird whenever you're trying to make it work, but I just wanted to incorporate it for the thumbnail, because I really do think that these little details do make a huge difference. And so it's all about the details, you guys. Sometimes you just gotta be careful about the details, because those can make a build stand out so much more basically. And we are using the same, wooden type of wallpaper in the house. I really love that we have some accent walls as well. We have some gray or black accent walls right at the entry, and I really love this bedroom. It looks so nice, and I absolutely adore that furry, chair over there. It's so cute and so cozy, so comfy. I really love it. Also, these chairs do have some interesting textures, and I really love them. Also, I really love this light over here, which is obviously wooden, and I really like it. I also find this bathroom or kitchen wallpaper so nice, so beautiful. Although it can be seen as quite childish, I really do believe that it's is quite nice, and I really like that we have such themes incorporated in these wallpapers, if that makes any sense. We are gonna place some wonderful mirrors. We are gonna place some poofs over there, and we are going to put down some couches over there right at the entry, because I felt like, you know what, this entryway is way too empty. And now I'm removing my cabinets because I really wanted to use these matcha shelves or cabinets. I don't know how those are called, but I really love those shelves as well. And so it's really nice to try and, you know, use as many items as possible, because that's the main point of buying a pack, you know, just to utilize it as much as possible. And so yeah, I really like that rug, that furry rug. It's so nice and so cozy. And those figurines, those, you know, little, I don't know how to call them, but they remind me of Angry Birds for some reason. And so I don't want to misspell or mistake the way those are called, but they are really cute. And we are gonna place a poof as well in this living room. I did make some changes in terms of wallpaper, and I really think that this grayish looking one is much more fitting. And we are obviously gonna put some paintings over there as well. We do have this bookshelf over there. We have some really nice couches and chairs over there in the living room. We are also gonna place this furry rug underneath our desk, and we are obviously gonna change some swatches here and there because you know, I just placed those objects to kind of get a general idea of how this room is gonna look like. And so yeah, I really like this technique or this method. I highly suggest trying it out because I didn't used to do that until now. I was just basically furnishing a room from the very start to the very end. Right now I'm not doing it this way. I'm just trying to work on many rooms alternatively, if that makes any sense. I really love this bedroom. It's so nice. And we also have a separate bathroom where you can go to the toilet basically, because that's the tradition in Asian culture, if you didn't know. You know what, now that I'm looking at this build, I did forget to place that sign, that shoes sign, if you know what I'm talking about. It's a sign that basically lets you set a preference for shoes, like you can go inside the house with shoes or with no shoes. I'm not quite sure because I didn't get a chance to actually play it, to actually, you know, play around with the gameplay functionalities, and so I don't know what I'm talking about. You just gotta bear with me, you guys. But now we are working on the outside yet again. We are doing some finishing touches, if you will. The Sims 4 Snowy Escape Pack really pleasantly surprised me. I really didn't see that coming, to be quite real with you guys. And so I really like all the items that are included in this pack. I really recommend it for those of you who really enjoy building in a Sims 4. I think it's such a nice build pack, and I suppose it's as good in terms of gameplay. I don't doubt that. Even though I haven't actually played the game, I can anticipate that and I can feel that. I really hope you like this build, even though I was quite confused about the shape of it and about the roofing. Hopefully you don't mind that, because I used to, you know, place a platform, and then I made a decision to change it up a little bit and to use a regular half-gabled roof. But I think it looks best as it is right now, so I truly hope you like it and I truly hope you enjoy those speed builds. Definitely let me know in the comments down below if you want to see some more speed builds on my channel, because I know that many of you are so interested in, like, you know, mods, CC, broken mods, all that jazz types of videos. And so if you don't really like these speed builds that I upload once in a while, let me know in the comments down below, and I'm gonna make sure to focus more on your problems, on game fixes and all that jazz, because I know that it can be so frustrating not being able to play your Sims 4 game. And I also really wanted to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a whole lot. You don't even know how much it means to me, because I don't know, it really seems unreal to me that I have this power of connecting virtually with you and being able to help you out through my comments as well as through my videos that I create. And so I really like this whole connection that we have, and I truly hope that I can help you out as much as possible through my videos. Obviously, I really wanted to share this with you and to make you aware of the fact that I'm so happy deep down. I'm so happy that I can help you out and that I can, you know, make your game work. It truly means a lot, and you should be aware of that. But anyways, you guys, that was all for today's video. I truly hope you enjoy it, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video, because it truly helps me a lot. Thank you so much once again. Thank you so much for chilling with me. Now I'm gonna go, and I will see you next Tuesday or Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern time / 7 p.m. UK time. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you a whole lot. Have an awesome day just like you. Bye guys.